Hi friends, today we're going to make another really simple breakfast item. This is my favorite French toast casserole. Okay, so what I've started with, everybody has their own mixture for French toast, but I'm going to tell you what's in mine, and then you can doctor it up any way you like to. So we've got, I've got 4 eggs in here. So what I normally do is 1 egg per piece of toast. I'm going to put 4 pieces of bread in here. So 4 eggs. Then I've got 2 cups of milk, and I've got a 1/2 cup of sugar. Some people like it sweeter, so if you like it a little sweeter, you can add a little more sugar. And then I've got 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and a teaspoon of vanilla. But then I have this secret. I like to add rum. Today I've got some Bacardi. Sometimes I really like Myers. But you're not going to add a lot of this. I'm just going to add a teaspoon. But it gives you a little extra flavor that is just really yummy, and it sort of caramelizes the French toast and gives it that sort of caramely flavor that rum has. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've made my mixture, I'm going to pour it into this one dish over here. And I always like to use a flat dish so that it's easier to soak the bread. And then I've got this bread. Now we're using a Texas toast, which is a thicker piece of bread. It's really better if you let this sit out overnight and get a little dried out. And that's what we've done. This is a little bit dried. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here and just let it soak. What you want to do is you want to let it soak. You don't necessarily want to push it down too much, and let it get nice and wet. And while that's getting soaked, I'm going to take some melted butter, and I'm going to put this in my Pyrex here. So this is, again, a casserole for 3 to 4 people. So if you want a larger one, you would double this, and then you could put it into a larger Pyrex. You don't have to use a Pyrex. You can use any kind of baking pan, but I like to use Pyrex. I think they work nicely for this. All right, now this has gotten soaked, so I'm going to turn it over and let the other side get soaked. And I'm going to just press it down just a little bit so it gets all filled up inside. You always want to let the bread soak enough so that all that good liquid and flavor gets inside the bread. All right, so now it's feeling kind of squishy, which is what I want. So now I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to lay these 2 pieces in on the bottom. And then I'm going to do 2 more pieces here and let these get nice and soaked. We're going to press it down just a little bit. And when this is ready, we're going to bake it in a 350-degree oven. So if you were doing this at home, you can bake it right away. But what I like to do, as I said, is make this the night before, the day before. Put it in the refrigerator, just cover it with some foil or saran wrap. Let it sit overnight, and in the morning when you're ready, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Take the foil or the plastic wrap off and put it right in. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes to bake. It just needs to be nice and golden brown on the top. So we're almost done here. Ooh, that's looking good. It's nice. Soaked all that good liquid in. So now we're just going to put this on top of here. And then what I like to do, take these gloves off, is go ahead and pour the rest of this liquid in. And then that'll soak in overnight. It's gonna be so yummy. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit overnight, and then we're gonna bake it, and we'll be back and we'll see what it tastes like. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? This is our French toast casserole. Ooh, it smells so yummy. Okay, it's really hot, so I'm going to be careful here. Put it on top of the cutting board. Let's give it a try and see what it looks like. So I'm just going to cut. Oh yeah, look how nice and fluffy that is. Beautiful. You can pre-cut it if you want to, or you can just let your guest take a spoon and dig into it, which is what I think I'm going to do right now, just to make it a little easier. Oh, yummy. Look at all that goodness. So get all of this here, and it got nice and crispy and brown. So let's give this a try. You can smell the cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Now let's get a nice bite. Now you can serve this with fresh fruit. You can serve it with maple syrup if you want to. You can serve it with powdered sugar. You can do all sorts of things with this. But the wonderful thing, like I said, is you make it the day before, put it in the oven, and it comes out nice and hot, and you can serve this just like it is. So, that is delicious, not too sweet, perfect breakfast item. I hope you all enjoy. Friends, this is us making recipes easy for you. Enjoy the experience and always have fun. Until next time, cheers.